Hey guys, you guys may just finish watching the pack opening video. It was a great video. Go watch that. So go watch that if you don't want to spoil anything. Want me to spoil anything? Cause I got a Mel Blount. I already had one, so I sold him. I got so many coins. So I bought JJ Watt. I bought this 92 Joe Schobert, and I got yeah, I got JJ Watt, and I got Christian McCaffrey. So I upgraded a lot, and I had a lot of training, so I got the best abilities on all my X Factors. So yeah, this is gonna be a very exciting gameplay. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's go. Let's hop right into it, boys. Regular season, I'm 2-1. Yeah, that other game was a hard loss. Lost by a field goal. It was a tough one. Let's adjust the lineup here. Generate best overall. Defense, see if we got JJ on here. Yes we do. Yes we do. Alright, here we go. Week 4, boys, so let's get it. Let's get it. Look at that. JJ Watt looks like a freaking beast. He took over Terry McLaurin. But Terry McLaurin can be a little surprise for them. I'm excited for this game, boys. Let's go. I'm excited for this game.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
We are going to have a game, baby.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
hate my kicker turn.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
We play to win. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Holy crap, why is it so laggy? Jesus. See if McCall can get open.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, what a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
It's all good. First.
Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game.
Oh, it is the roughest play for me.
No question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
JJ Watt, oh yeah, what a beast, man.
The lightning rod, JJ Watt with a sack.
It may be cliche.
First play with him,
something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
JJ, make the tackle.
Unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after him early.
All right, he has Lamar Jackson. So
it's 3rd down.
I want to watch that. I'm gonna do an overload 3.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
sir. Like this.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Rolling to his right. Got a man. It's Randy
No
Moss.
way, I did SWAT, bro. That's crazy.
Breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff.
Strip him. Oh, I almost got him. I'm coming for you,
Bear. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Players ET3. I'm waiting for that scramble there, man.
Check safety, check.
Waiting for it.
Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start.
Good tackle,
We're actually
good tackle.
seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left.
What a catch!
It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
6 this, Keywan.
He's got Day.
6 it. 6 it.
20.
Oh my God.
It's a 49 touchdown.
Holy crap.
Short throw, pick 6 right
He
there. Those
one-handed catch.
linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes
Look at
get
this.
real wide, don't they?
How
One
about the
hand.
anticipation on the play,
Give me that.
reading, reacting,
He's like, I'll
and
be
then the
taking
ability
that
to
with
catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Man, that's
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
pick myself up for my offensive failure. The defense is putting in work. The defense is putting in work.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the
I need a new
air.
kicker too.
This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Let's go.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson, forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jet sweep.
And they'll try the jet sweep here.
That shitty juke.
And able to work his way down to the 16. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson.
Dude, this guy is so close to having a big run. Like, he is so close.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll run here with Bo.
Yep,
take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
What a read by him.
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it.
Try that play
I'm
again.
Brandon Gaudin.
Hopefully he doesn't get that read.
They work
Maybe I
again
hit
from the
JJ a little
38 on
earlier.
2nd and 10.
Put him on this one.
Now Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins.
Good job, D-Hop.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's too laggy, man.
On the run, this is Jackson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
43.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Dude, how is he
Meanwhile,
so...
a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling
Wasn't
incomplete.
there when I threw
Well,
it.
nearly another interception
cuts
there.
the-
That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be.
They're running off.
And that's caught inside the 30. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Boys and girls, never
It's
celebrate.
not often that we see big plays.
Because I will
end in
strip it from
disaster,
you. I
and
will.
we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right.
They got his man.
Yeah, I'm a strip.
Complete.
Fuck. Freaking God, dude.
10.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah, dude. Celebrate again.
Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers
Don't ever
are
sell
able
on
to
me.
strike quickly
Don't
for
ever.
6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is
Let's go,
single
bro.
for and
This
taken.
guy's team is good, too. That was a good first half for me.
At the line, ready for their next drive. Time for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. If they do decide to try and make a play,
I was guarding Randy on this.
You run draw,
On him,
you run
because I was
screen.
not trying to
I would
have
maybe
Green
run a little
Mouse,
swing pass
take
and
it
try
to
to get
the
my
house.
lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And out across midfield down to the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Sit down, Lamar. Oh, yeah.
Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half.
Leapfrog, dude. So retarded. It's so dumb.
They didn't envision that. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
No one can jump that. I'm sure people can, but I don't know.
They run on first down with Jackson. Oh, what a juke into space.
Yes, sir,
and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Dude, he said Jackson.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll hit Jackson complete. And it's a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Dude, how'd he fumble that? He was on the ball. That's so dumb. Look. The ball's still on him. Dude, he was down.
Practice it, preach it, talk
about
it all the time. You would
That's
think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken.
Trey Waynes is not slow. Celebrate again. Oh my God, he celebrated right at the line. See if you're going to celebrate, do that. Celebrate at the line.
92 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Well, this is exactly where I expect
Dude,
teams
my
to
drive was so stupid.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled
sleep,
defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
I had it all day. I'm playing a god right now, Jay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing,
after this game, right,
that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. That's to McCaffrey complete.
Christian
and a
McCaffrey.
6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Dude, McCaffrey choked it, bruh.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Christian McCaffrey.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call.
Serbo.
Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Yellow. He's checking crap. Hey, 43, 15.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Completes it to Watt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Bo Jackson.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Didn't see that guy.
Here we go. Hey, 57.
They'll run with Jackson. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10.
Let's go! Let's go, man. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown. 22 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go, dude.
Touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean,
That's
for me,
huge right
seeing
there.
the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too.
Oh, God,
Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Still.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 30.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
Let's go, Trey Waynes actually caught up to whoever that was.
Stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball
Bo
through
Jackson.
the air.
Let's go, dude. That's huge, Trey.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Yeah, like 18.
Now a give, right side. Jackson.
I thought you were here. I was like, shade.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Because it's like, I thought you were picking it up or something.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down
It's like,
and 9.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Pittsburgh.
This guy has like 96 Randy Moss.
Stretch here, the 4th quarter.
I got a great player, dude.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on
What?
3rd.
What you say? Alright. Imagine how OP the Saints are gonna be. To get AB.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount.
He's quitting. Leave, boy. Leave, boy. Get him out of here. What'd you say? Like a god? In Ultimate Team, yeah.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop.
Brett Favre.
Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash.
Who's not tried?
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera.
Thank y'all for watching. See you in the next one.